Buenas y bienvenidos a GreedFall. Continuamos justo donde lo dejamos, en un momento muy tenso. Como ya sabéis, en el anterior episodio descubrimos que Constantine era el causante de que esos guardianes enloquecieran y atacaran pues tanto a insulares como también a personas, o sea, a la gente. Y no sé por qué me vienen a atacar estos, porque literalmente les hundo la vida. ¿Ya está? ¿Esos eran todos? Pues ala, vámonos. No merecen ni que les robemos. Bueno, pues eso fue lo más importante. También ayudamos a Hitmek a acabar con el último guardián que estaba atacando, pues, como ya sabéis, estaban atacando San Mateus y Hikmet. Entonces acabamos con sus guardianes. Y eso, después fuimos a visitar al dios de la isla y este nos dijo pues que el culpable de todo era Constantine. Así que yo cometí, no sabría deciros si un error. Yo creo que sí, yo creo que tendría que haberme callado esa información que nos dio el dios de la isla y ya está. Y nos habría dado oportunidad de pillarle desprevenido. Y ahora nuestro primo pues se quiere cargar a unos insulares que le vieron hacer pues uno de sus rituales, porque según Constantine se siente como un dios porque ha conectado de alguna forma con la isla, pero claro, está corrompiendo todo a los animales. Mirad, estos animales están así por Constantine. Uy, me tiro de culo. Otro menos. De un golpe le he quitado la armadura. Bien, les hemos ayudado.
May the trees on your road always bear fruit.
Thanks. You saved us. These beasts would have torn us to shreds.
These animals were strange, as if they were enraged. Thanks again, Renaigse.
I'm glad I could help you. And perhaps you can do me a favor in return. I'm looking for a young man, a Renaigse, but he looks a bit like an Onol Manawi.
Someone like you?
In some ways. But his marks are different, darker.
He's talking about the crazy Donegad.
Indeed, that might be him. Do you know where to find him?
No, we see him passing by around nightfall, but we don't know where he's going.
He walks along the path, often followed by some beasts.
He has a sinister look in his eyes. He scares me. So we stay hidden.
And you do well to hide. I think he's the one who sent these animals to attack you. Do you have any idea how I could figure out where he's going?
He could hide in the old house. He would see him passing by and could follow, couldn't he?
You're right. If you take this path to the right, you'll reach an abandoned house. You can hide there. And from up there, you will be able to see the path perfectly.
Thank you. You've been a great help. And stay hidden. You may still be in danger.
Be prudent, Onol Manawi.
I'll leave you alone.
Perfecto.
Qua awalem se.
Ahora mismo no tengo preguntas que hacerles. Ahora mismo tengo bastante prisa, así que vamos a esa casa en la cual puede que Constantine esté escondido. ¿Habrá alguna forma de que esto no acabe mal? Porque yo veo que todo va a acabar muy mal. A ver. Por aquí no se puede ir, ¿no? Este camino está bloqueado. A ver, escóndete y espera a Constantine. Pero me marca ahí arriba, ¿no? Ahí arriba, por aquí se podrá subir. Sí, por aquí se puede subir. Yo espero que esto no acabe mal. No quiero cargarme a Constantine, pero claro, es que si se está volviendo loco y está corrompiendo a
I
la
can't
isla
see from the
entera.
path. Let's wait here to see where Constantine goes.
Esperar a Constantine.
With some friends.
Sí, mírale, ahí va. Ahí va Constantine. Vale. A por él. Os adelanto que si hay alguna forma de poder ayudarle, lo voy a intentar. Eso os lo garantizo. Pero si no veo más remedio, me lo cargo. Obviamente. Quieto. Uno menos. Nos encargamos de este primero. Otro menos. Casi me da. Otro menos. Muere, bicho. Uy, me ha pegado él antes a mí. Dios. Es que estos bichos, de verdad, me sorprende lo que pegan. Habéis visto que Asiora la ha reventado, ¿no? Mira, iba a decirte, habrá pasado por aquí. Porque justo aquí... Justo aquí le hemos perdido de vista. Yo espero poder salvarle. De verdad. Pero lo veo muy complicado. Este árbol se parece mucho al que nos produjo una visión, ¿no? Mira, ahí está. Uy. Madre mía.
Constantine, what are you doing?
Cousin, you're here. I would have preferred that you learn all of this another way, to be able to reveal everything to you in better circumstances. But whatever power we earn, there are some things that escape us.
I have no idea what you're talking about, but what are you doing here?
I seem monstrous to you. I am well aware of that. But I promise to explain everything when the moment is right. Then you will understand. You will see. The temptation is so great to share all with you right now. You have done so much for me. You have given me so much. I haven't forgotten, believe me. But I still have more to do. Forgive me and have patience. Hold them back. But do not kill him for anything in the world.
Dios, qué bicharraco.
Constantine, come back and explain yourself.
What your cousin did to this Nadai is abhorrent. If Katasa had known, she would have let him die.
It's the only explanation.
Let's see if you can ward off this fate.
Cómo aguanta. Cómo aguanta. Y cómo pega.
Let's see if you can ward off this fate.
Dios.
Let's see if you can ward off this fate.
Dios.
Protect you.
¡No! Eso me mataba. Pero 100%, ¿eh?
Ward off this fate.
Cuidado, vamos a resucitar a Vasco.
Poison on my blade. Let's go!
Era complicado, ¿eh?
Flesh of my earth, help me. You saw him do it, didn't you? You saw him draw from me, steal my children, my guardians, pervert my force.
Yes, but I don't understand.
What he wants, eternity, strength, power. It is what they all want. Those who take without looking beyond themselves. Like all those from the faraway lands.
He wasn't like that. He couldn't care less about all that.
Then it is the sickness, the brevity of his existence that terrified him to the point it changed who he is. You must stop him. Each time that he bonds, he destroys me a little more. And with me, the hope for a cure. And now it's my heart, my most sacred sanctuary that he covets. You must kill him.
That is madness.
The consequence of his folly, yes. Believe me, there is no other solution. Stop him, flesh of my earth, or there will be nothing left to save.
I still can't believe this.
I understand what you feel. I have trouble believing it myself, but Enon Milfrichtaman never lies. We need to stop your cousin by any means possible.
We must learn more if we want to understand his plans and prepare against them. This hiding place he was talking about in his notes. We must find it.
Don't forget, he has a personal guard. He's bound to have warned them against us after what happened.
You're right. We should be careful.
And we're gonna need an army. Alone against all of these creatures will be no match for them.
The natives will follow us. What do you think about the Nords?
I would like to answer you myself, but alas, I cannot. The question will have to be asked to the Admiral.
I'm truly disgusted at the idea of asking for help from that viper Torsten. But his men would be useful. And we could of course go and find Governor Buren. What an absurd project. On the continent they would brand us crazy, but not here. On an island where everything is possible, and all folly is accepted. Let us go. We need to put an end to all of this.
Congregación de mercaderes hostil. Rompiendo los vínculos. Madre mía. Forma una alianza para proteger el santuario contra Constantine. Rompiendo los vínculos, encuentra el escondite de Constantine. Vale. Tenemos que hacer esto antes. Pide ayuda a la madre cardenal. Bueno. Los insulares y los nautas creo que podemos contar con ellos. La Guardia de la Moneda también. Pero la alianza del puente... Ay, 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 ay. Se nos complica esto, gente. Uf, pues a Constantine aún he visto... Aún le he visto a él dentro de lo mal que le veo. Dentro de lo mal que está todo, aún he visto que él sigue ahí. Pero claro, es que es una situación muy complicada porque literalmente está matando a la isla entera. Tú imagínate todos los animales hostiles, todos los guardianes también hostiles. Y ya, si mata al árbol, quién sabe lo que podría pasar. Es que claro, es... Esto es complicado, ¿eh? Y no sé qué pasará ahora si vamos a Nueva Serena. O a Nueva Serín, creo que se pronuncia. Porque claro, allí ya no somos bienvenidos. Porque Constantine a saber qué les ha contado. Seguramente que somos unos traidores o algo así. Bueno, a ver si tenemos suerte.
Descubre, to what do I owe this visit?
I investigated and found out who orchestrated the attacks on San Mateus.
I was certain you would eventually find out who. You never give up. So, who is the bastard responsible for all these deaths?
My cousin, Constantine.
Your cousin? You have some nerve. What do you want? For me to declare war on you?
Correcto.
No. You must
Prácticamente.
understand the congregation had no hand in this. Constantine acted alone. Ever since he fell ill, he hasn't been himself. And who knows? Maybe the shock he felt after your attempted coup had something to do with it.
These attacks would be his revenge. Why target the others then?
I don't know. But I know that he performed a native ritual bonding him to the island several times. Each of these rituals gave him a great magical power and control of some guardians. Now he's threatening to target the main native sanctuary at the heart of the island. And if he succeeds, we won't be able to stop him.
You come here with your bizarre tales about magic, rituals, and sanctuaries. Probably expected me to send my troops out far away from my city. For all I know, you might very well still be acting on your cousin's behalf.
If that were the case, why would I have come to your rescue when the creatures attacked you? I could have just let them overwhelm you and your city would have fallen. But despite your treason, I helped you. And I'm now asking you to help me in return. I intend to ask for help from other factions, but your soldiers are the best. If we want to have a chance at saving this island and its population, we must fight together.
I am in your debt, it's true. Without your intervention, I would probably have lost my city. And since I don't want you to think I'm ungrateful, I will give you this. I hope that it will prove useful to you, but you will have to fight without us. My men will never follow you in battle. They don't trust you. Sorry, Tesade.
That is regrettable. But thank you, Commander. I will leave you to your business.
Good.
Una maza nos ha dado. A ver. Hostia. Me gusta. Me gusta. Me doy por satisfecho. Me pareces un cerdo, pero me doy por satisfecho. No la podemos usar para variar, pero bueno. Oye, está bien. Pues nada. A ver, no os voy a engañar. Yo pensaba que nos ayudarían, porque ha sido en plan... Habéis dado... 3 golpes de estado. Os ha salido uno bien. He venido a ayudaros a pesar de vuestro golpe de estado. No hemos enviado tropas aquí para quitaros la ciudad, ni hemos tomado represalias, encima os ayudamos y aún no me queréis ayudar. Pues bueno, ok. Siguiente punto. Vamos a ir con Hikmet. Una cosita. Hikmet, como me diga que no, estamos perdidos ya. Pero os lo digo así. Si Hikmet, con todo lo que le hemos ayudado, no nos va a echar una mano, lo tenemos claro. Y si peleamos contra Constantine sin nada, sin nadie, pues flipa. No podemos mirar en plan... Bueno, esto no lo hemos mirado nunca. El códice es información de todo, en pocas palabras. Mapa del mundo. Yo lo que no he mirado nunca es el tema... ¡Ay! Ahí está. Sospechosa, afable, amistosa, amistosa. Y con los guardias de la moneda teníamos amistosa y no nos han querido ayudar. A lo mejor necesitamos ser afables para que nos ayuden. Puede ser, ¿eh? Que necesitemos ser afables. Ahora lo sabremos. con estos, Alianza del Puente, sí que somos afables. Si no nos ayudan ellos, pues ya...
Your Excellency, Lord Desade, and to what do I owe this honor?
I have come to solicit your help and to propose we forge an alliance.
An alliance? Against whom?
You remember, no doubt, the attacks that fell upon Hikmet, but also San Mateus, and against the natives.
Of course. You told me that different guardians sent the beasts.
Precisely. And the guardians were manipulated by someone. I discovered who it was. This revelation will not please you, but I have no choice but to tell you. It is Constantine.
Surely you jest. What is the meaning of this? Do you know how many men have died during these attacks?
Allow me to continue, I beg you. My cousin's sickness shook him to the core. Then there was a ritual and his capture. And Constantine has fallen into madness. He has been increasing these rituals in order to link himself to the island, to gain power and manipulate its creatures. He is fighting a war against everyone, and it now appears he wants to take control of Tirfridi. He is preparing to attack the volcano sanctuary, and I need help to stop him. It is in the name of the congregation that I come to see you. Constantine betrayed us as well.
That's madness. It is complete madness. All of this superstitious nonsense. These absurd theories. I believed you sincere, Desade. Which does not mean that I believe you now. But no matter. You are in need of men to stop your cousin who has already attacked us.
Indeed. And I will ask for the support of all the other forces on the island. We need to unite in order to vanquish him or be drowned one by one.
Let us be clear. I don't believe for an instant that this story has a link to the island or whatever foolishness, but I do trust you. You have rendered us valuable services and have supported us. And since we cannot allow the crimes of your cousin to go unpunished, we will stand beside you.
Thank you, Excellency, thank you. You have improved our chances of success tenfold. I have to go. Look forward to seeing you again.
Farewell, my lord.
Bien, hemos conseguido que acepte uno. Vale, pues tendrá que ver eso, la reputación que tengamos. Y por esto es importante hacer secundarias, y eso que nosotros hemos hecho. Lo malo es que con los nautas no tenemos esa relación tan buena. Creo que somos incluso sospechosos. Me parece. Pero ahora lo sabremos. ¿Qué nos queda? Los nautas insulares y la madre cardenal. Pues podemos visitar a los insulares y vamos por último a Nueva Serena, que es donde están todos. Ostras, ¿qué aldea era? No me acuerdo. Vamos a esta aldea mismo para comprobarlo. En Nueva Serena es donde está todo, la madre cardenal y todos. No, no era esta aldea. Teníamos 50% de esto, de acertarlo y no lo hemos hecho. Pero esta sí que es. Yo imagino que sí que participarán. Encima tenemos reputación con ellos. Por favor, ahí estamos.
What brings you here, Ono Manawi?
I came to ask for your help in stopping my cousin, Dunkus. Did you hear about the attacks of creatures led by strange guardians throughout the island?
Yes, Darren sent a messenger to tell me about it.
My cousin was sick, and to cure him, Katasak used the bonding ritual on him. But the power he received from it made him mad, and he started bonding himself in other places. He transformed his guardians each time, and used them to attack those he considers to be his rivals.
What you're telling me is terrifying. Katasak and Devoshtire should never have bonded him. Your cousin is breaking the balance. He's consuming and will only want to consume more.
Indeed. Enonmil Frichtemann warned me that Constantine was now targeting the sanctuary at the heart of the island. I cannot fight him alone. I need allies. I already convinced some other factions to support us, but I also need the help of your people, because we must all stand together to stop the threat that is weighing on the island.
Your will to create an alliance between all the peoples on this island is wise and noble. And the call of Enonmil Frichtemann cannot remain unanswered. We will be by your side in the battle. I am not a fighter, but Dedra will lead our warriors. And I would also like for you to take this weapon. I pray it will be useful in the fight that is coming.
Thank you, Dunkus.
Don't thank me. You managed to earn my people's trust. And you fight for a cause that affects us all. May the earth support each of your steps. And may the volcano give you its strength.
I must admit that I expected Dunkus to be more angered when he learned what Constantine had done.
He's a sage amongst sages, even amongst the Donegada. Enonmil Frichtemann speaks in his ear. I think he already knew what was happening, even before we came to see him.
That confirms it. I made the right choice. Teofredi couldn't have a better High King.
Por supuesto que hemos tomado una decisión increíble. Y ahora, pues bueno, vamos a Nueva Serín. Voy a cruzar los dedos para que no me intenten cortar la cabeza los guardias de por ahí. Y poquito más. Por cierto, ¿qué nos ha dado? No me he dado cuenta. Sí, es esta. Maza pacificadora de Dunkas. Fuerza 5. Lo malo es que no lo podemos usar, tío. Aunque podríamos subir un nivelito haciendo algo. O incluso utilizar un cristal de memoria para poder recolocar estos atributos de aquí. Podríamos quitar uno en precisión y ponernos uno en agilidad. Pero claro, solamente podríamos utilizar un tipo de arma, así que yo que sé, como tampoco va a ser una diferencia muy grande, yo supongo que nos va a decir que no, pero a ver qué pasa.
Your Excellency, what can I do for you?
We need your help.
Are you trying to flatter me, or are you mocking me in my disgrace?
Neither, Your Eminence. Our situation is so dire that we need all the allies we can get. As you probably know, my cousin was afflicted by the Malachor, and saved from it by a native ritual. He hasn't been himself since, and he now has a thirst for power that is pushing him towards the most extreme decisions.
So, we were right to be wary of the demons of this island. To survive, your cousin has made a pact with them, and if I understand correctly, all of us will have to pay for it.
It's a bit more complicated than that, but yes, we may all pay the price for his madness.
Alas, I have no priests or inquisitors that I could send to support you. But I can give you this.
What is it?
A piece of jewelry, blessed in Teleme. It will be useful if you want to summon the power of the Enlightened. May he protect you in this fight, Desade. I will pray for your success.
Thank you, Your Eminence.
Do you need anything else?
I must leave you.
Vale. Nos ha dado otra arma, supongo, esto. Claro, poder mental 5. Interesante. Y ahora tenemos que ir a hablar con los nautas. Los nautas del puerto. Vamos a hablar con la almirante. ¿Y quién más nos quedaba por hablar? Es que si de memoria no... Ah, no, los nautas y ya está, nos quedan. Vale, vale. Y después... Que los nautas lo veo tan complicado.
Desarde, what can I do for you?
I have come to ask for your help, Admiral. My cousin has been plunged into madness, and he apparently wishes to conquer the whole island. He took control of many creatures by reenacting rituals he learned from the islanders. And now he uses them to attack the cities and the villages of those he considers to be his rivals.
A difficult situation, admittedly, but one that does not concern us. Who's in charge of the island is none of our business, Desarde, and you know that.
It actually does concern you. If my cousin takes control of the island, soon there will be no ports where your ships can berth. He's not looking for political influence. He desires power. Absolute power.
I see. It's a decent argument. So what now?
We must stop him at all costs. And for that, I will need allies. I already have the support of other factions, but I was hoping I could count on the help of the Nauts.
Alas, even if I wanted to, I couldn't send you my men. They don't trust you enough to follow you and fight on land.
Could there be a way to make them change their mind?
Captain Reuben warned me that he suspected a member of his crew of being a spy. It is almost certain she sent secret navigation information to foreigners.
Why ask me to take care of it?
This is a very serious accusation. One that results in a member of the guild being expelled. The Norts are like a family, very connected, but also likely to carry resentment. I think an external view is required to be certain that there will be no bias. Anyway, their ship is anchored at New Serene. Your authority will allow you to get more answers than us.
I see. What is the exact nature of the information that could have been sent?
It's up to you to find out. But all the Nauts know how we navigate our ships. You've seen the techniques we use, and you know we want to keep them secret.
I agree. Where can I find Captain Reuben?
At the port in your town. You know his ship. It was Captain Vasco's before he landed.
Vamos a aceptar porque necesitamos toda la ayuda posible.
I will do my best, even though time is running out.
I expect nothing less of you. See you later, Desarde.
Necesitamos toda la ayuda posible. Así que vamos a hacerles este favor a los nautas y a ver si con esto nos ayudan.
Captain Reuben?
Aye, the man himself. To whom do I have the honor of speaking?
Desarde, legate of the merchant congregation. And I'm sure you know my companion.
Vasco. Oh, do not worry. The seahorse is in good hands.
I'm sure, Reuben.
What brings you here?
The Admiral asked me to shed light on your little problem of indiscretion in your ranks.
I see. I would be happy to answer any questions you have.
You told the Admiral that you suspect one of your crew members.
Indeed. The young apprentice sailor, Alba. A committed volunteer from Toda. She only joined us a short time ago. Did you want to know anything else?
The Admiral told me that you were the new captain of the ship we arrived on.
The Seahorse? Yes. It's an excellent ship and a good crew. But you did the crossing. You know it as well as me. Did you want to know anything else?
That'll be all, Captain. Thank you.
Vale. Bueno, un momento. Hay que insistirle con algo.
What brings you here?
The Admiral asked me to...
I see.
What led you to these suspicions?
Well, the girl's behavior. She was very eager at first, very willing, almost too much. Then, suddenly, she became nervous. She isolated herself and did not speak to others. She's a recent recruit, which inevitably raised some doubts about her vocation. Sometimes I saw her hanging around my cabin. My papers were often disturbed. And since we've returned to port, she's almost never on board. You can understand my concern, but you should probably talk to the other members of the crew. They may know something else.
Ultimately, your strong suspicion stems from the fact that she's sea-given.
A recent sea-given. She did not join us as a child, but you know how rare volunteers are, especially from Toda. Did you want to know anything else?
Do you know what information she may have sent?
I don't know exactly what you know about our navigation methods.
Let's say that magic does not have much to do with it.
I see. Well, of course she knows that too. She saw some of our machines on board. And by searching through my papers, she could get even more sensitive information. Did you want to know anything else?
That'll be all, Captain. Thank you.
De acuerdo.
Hey, happy to see you again. How have things been going for you since your crossing?
Good, thank you. Even if I've got quite a list of errands to check off.
Then straight to it. What can I do for you?
I'm looking for a Nort. A young woman going by the name of Alba.
I know her. She joined our crew at the same time as our new captain. Did you try the tavern? Don't give me that look there. I've kept from the bottle since that story with Jonas, you know that. No matter. When we're at dock, there's nothing much else to do. It might be that little Alba went there to take a look. Anything else?
Estos son preguntas generales.
Farewell.
Smooth sailing.
Vamos a hablar con los demás.
Captain, delighted to see you again. We've missed you. Your Excellency, it's a pleasure. What can I do for you?
We have a few questions to ask you, Flavia.
I'm all yours, Captain.
Can you tell me anything about Alba?
I don't know her very well. She only joined our crew recently. But she pulls her weight. You can't hold that against her. You might say she shows a little too much zeal even, at times. That being said, ever since we got here, I found her a little distraught. You could even say nervous.
Would you know where I could find her?
No, I wouldn't. Where's she missed roll call? Well, I hope she didn't do something stupid. These committed volunteers, we never know if we can trust them. Anything else?
I need to be off.
Prácticamente nos ha dicho lo mismo que con el primero que hemos hablado.
Your Excellency.
Hola, amigo.
I am so pleased to see you again.
The pleasure is shared.
Captain.
Good day, Jonas.
What can I do for you?
Este hombre es el que salvamos, bueno, el que salvamos, al que sus padres le secuestraron y nosotros le fuimos a ayudar, que fue en el primer episodio, creo, o en el segundo.
She joined our party recently, but I like her already. She works hard and is full of courage. You know, she is one of those rare Nauts that joined of her own volition, and she did everything she could to become one of our own. Until we arrived here, she suddenly became distraught and frightened. It brought back memories.
Do you know where I could find her? I'd like to ask her some questions.
No, I've not seen her for a while. Maybe at the tavern? She was playing cards there from time to time. Anything else, Your Excellency?
Cartitas, ¿eh? Vale.
Watch out for yourself.
Vamos a la taberna, entonces.
The crew members confirm what Ruben told us. She's changed her attitude, which proves nothing. I wonder, would we have found it strange if she had been seen bored?
We were told that she was sometimes at the tavern. We should take a look there.
Hombre, que si vamos a echar un vistazo. Por aquí podíamos... Sí, por aquí se podía pasar. Me acuerdo porque hemos venido por aquí hace poquito. Ahí está la taberna.
I will not let you say one more word. That's it. You can shout all you want, but I'm right, you old drunkard.
Not at all. I played that hand honestly. You're so drunk. You see double, that's all.
Are you kidding me? I saw that second king. Not only are you cheating, but you cheat badly.
A ver un momento porque a estos nos los vamos a cargar seguro.
Come on, gentlemen. Please calm down.
Who are you to give us orders?
That's true. You want to see how tough? Oh, you don't know who you're messing with.
You're wasting your time talking to them. The alcohol will make them forget about it tomorrow.
You better get out of here unless you want to end up in jail.
Ooh, he thinks we'll allow that to happen.
Hay que conseguir experiencia, gente. Ahí estamos. Hay que pillar experiencia. ¡Hala! Bueno, ya podemos seguir a lo nuestro. Podemos preguntarle al tabernero sobre... Mencionar el tema de Alba, correcto.
I'm looking for a young Naut. She goes by the name of Alba and sails on Captain Reuben's ship.
I wouldn't know who that is. Why don't you go and ask that fellow over there? He often shares a bottle with the sailors. He might remember your Naut. Anything else?
Pues no, nada más.
Thanks. I'm not thirsty just yet.
¿Con quién hemos de hablar? Ah, vale, con este tío.
Hey, look at that! The upper crust coming to slum it at the tavern. How may I help you?
We're looking for a young Naut. She's part of Captain Reuben's crew.
Yeah, I think I know who you're talking about. A girl who loses her pay with style. But I don't know where she is. She looked sad last time I saw her. Didn't have her head in the game.
Have you ever heard her talk about secrets or documents she would like to exchange?
Are you asking me if she's a spy? No idea, she told me nothing. But if that's why you're looking for her, I may have seen things that might interest you. I'm often mistaken for a drunkard, so they pay no attention to me. But I see everything.
Tell me what you saw.
I'd like to tell you all that, but my throat's a little dry, my friend. Do you want to know anything else?
Tenemos que invitarle a una bebida.
What can I pour for you?
Give me a bottle of your best drink.
There you go. But be careful. She's got a strong bite.
Y ahora se la damos a este, ¿no?
Oh, here you are again. More questions?
No, más preguntas no. Oh, what? Pensaba que le podría dar la botella.
What can I pour for you?
Give me a bottle of your best.
There you go.
Sí, nos ha dado otra. A ver.
Oh, here
A lo mejor tenemos que hacer el diálogo y después dárselo.
Returning late at night, I spotted a guy I'd seen before at the tavern. He often spent time with the Nauts, and he was in the street, fiddling with a stone, looking suspicious. So, I took a closer look when he left. I thought he'd stashed money or something, but no. There was a box under the stone, but there was no gold inside, just papers. They were messages, and from the look of the guy, they couldn't be love letters. Now, I don't know how to read, so I couldn't understand what it was about, but maybe those were your secrets?
Where is this hiding place?
Cross the bridge at the exit of the town. On the left, look for the stone. The box is underneath.
Thank you, soldier.
My pleasure, friend. Do you want to know anything else?
That'll be all, soldier.
De acuerdo.
Thank you.
Desde luego sacarle la información ha sido muy barato. Encuentra el buzón. What? Vale. Vamos para allá. Pues se ve que ha visto una caja con muchos papeles. Seguramente pues serán los papeles del capitán. ¿Capitán Rubén se llamaba? ¿O Rube? Una cosa así. Bueno. Los papeles del capitán. Que se ve pues que ha ido robándole papelitos. Por eso los tenía desordenados. A ver.
This stone must be the one the soldier told us about. Look, it hides a box.
It's a dead drop. It's suspicious, but it doesn't reveal any secrets or who uses it.
Well then, we'll have to catch whoever uses it red-handed.
These bushes will shield us from prying eyes. We can wait for your spies there.
De acuerdo. ¿Dónde hemos de ir? A esta parte de aquí arriba. Creo que por aquí no podemos pasar, ¿no? No, habrá que ir por aquí. aquí supongo, ¿no? Correcto.
Perfect. We have a great view of the box from here.
Should we wait here?
Correcto.
That's it. Suspect in sight.
Mírale, mírale. Ahí va. Uf, ¿cómo te vamos a poner, amigo? Ahí va, pero si no podemos pasar. ¿No puedo ir a pillarle? Atrapa a la persona, pero es que no me dejan. Ahí está. Ah, es un mensajero. Vale. Vamos con cuidado, que no nos pillen. No como la otra vez, que prácticamente le hice un placaje al anterior mensajero. En mi defensa diré que estaba distraído. Hola. ¿Qué tal?
Well, gentlemen, what are you plotting?
Fool! They followed us!
But I was careful. I'm the legate of the merchant congregation, and you have been caught plotting treason. So I suggest you talk. What do these messages contain, and what are they about?
You're wasting your time. I won't say a word.
Do you realize that you are suspected of espionage and conspiracy? Don't you think you better explain yourself?
Wait! I don't want to end up in jail. It's not about the secrets of the congregation. Let me explain. Some time ago, it was rumored that the secrets of the Naughts were for sale. My country was interested. So I started exchanging messages as you've been doing. The Naught who was willing to give up these secrets demanded a fortune. He also wanted to become a citizen. But we were only at the negotiation stage. For the moment, I have received nothing concrete. Just promises.
Who is the Naught you're talking to?
I've no idea. The messages were signed White Rose. But I doubt it's a real name.
Very well. You seem to be telling the truth.
Alba means white, Desarde, but it's a little unsubstantial.
And give me the message in your possession before leaving.
Very well. Here it is. Now, if you'll allow me, I will leave the town.
Bien, pues ya hemos descubierto todo el pastel. Y parece ser pues que sí, todo apunta a que Alba ha estado, pues eso, pasando secretitos de los nautas. Todo apunta a eso. Veremos al final qué es lo que pasa y a ver si conseguimos su ayuda.
Your Excellency. So, what did you discover?
There is indeed a spy among the Naughts, but the spy's identity remains to be proven. Take this. I have recovered this note, which seems to suggest that your secrets have been offered to several buyers. The Alliance citizen we met did not win the bid.
I knew it. My logbook has just been stolen, and of course Alba is missing. Do we really still need proof?
This book must be found at all costs before Alba sells it. Your Excellency, can we count on you once more?
I would like to help you, but this island is vast. How could I possibly hope to find it?
Alba is from Ptolemy. She probably took refuge in San Mateus.
This reduces the search area a little. What do you say, Your Excellency?
This is a trail that deserves to be followed. I will keep you updated, Admiral.
Bien, más 3 en reputación de los nautas. Nos han dado experiencia y aún no tenemos la reputación necesaria, ¿verdad? Que va, si aún somos sospechosos con ellos. Pues tendremos que continuar con las misiones de los nautas si queremos hacernos con ellos. Es que me gustaría convencer a los nautas porque si nos lo llevamos claro, ¿eh? Pero bueno, gente, lo vamos a ir dejando por aquí. Espero que os haya gustado el episodio de hoy. Desde luego hemos descubierto un montonazo de cosas y nos hemos empezado a poner, pues, a intentar reclutar a gente, pues, para luchar contra Constantine. A mí me encantaría no tener que matar a Constantine, pero el tema está bastante complicado. Así que nada, lo dicho, espero que os haya entretenido el episodio de hoy y nos vemos pronto con más. Chao.